so many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA. And we have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of the matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
First one falls for her. And look at this Sun roster. There are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, three players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Both shots good from the stripe. One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
Inside, Griner, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and will go to the line. Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittney Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
The first one falls. You know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittney Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
That one is no good. A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Now here's Miller. Six to shoot. Yeah, count it.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Here's Diggins.
Sun foul. Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. 5 on the clock. The 3. Griner with the rebound. Rivers, defended by Sheldon. Got that bucket in no time at all.
This is a shot that Miller is still developing, but it looked pretty smooth that time.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Diggins. Loud outside. Takes the 3. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Griner. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Here's Diggins. Miller comes with the double team. Now Now Cloud. Pass to Sheldon. This one for three. The rebound by Brittany Griner. The Sun leading. And here's Miller. Now Morrow. The three. Stevens grabs the board.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Here's Cloud. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Miller. Reiner. Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist.
Terrific assist. That was a diamond from Miller.
Here's Diggins. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Good.
They knew exactly what the D was going to give them that time.
And here's Connecticut. Pass to Miller. And here's Griner. Shoots over Cardoso. And there's another one for the Sun.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Sheldon outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Diggins. With the shot. Sinks it. What range from downtown. It's a tie ball game.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now, here's Griner. She has 7. Shoots the 3. With the tip. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Griner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it.
Here's Sheldon. Outside Stevens. Here's Diggins. Pass to Sheldon. Jacks up a 3. Morrow with the rebound. The Sun on offense. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Pass to Cardoso. Sheldon. Here's Diggins. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Reiner, covered by Cardoso. Pass to Griner. Baseline jumper. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Sheldon outside. Cloud. Here's Stevens. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Griner. Shoots over Cardoso. Griner's shot is off.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Sun.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
The floater. Azaré Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Miller with it. Guarded now by Sheldon. Rivers. Up and in on the layup.
She's a very strong finisher on the fast break.
and always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Here's Diggins. She's got 8. Left side, Sheldon. Pass to Cardoso. Takes the 3. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game.
Remaining the first 2 minutes.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and goes for 2 at the line. Stevens picks one up.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard, perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
Sky Trail. Pass to Taylor. Banham. Here's Taylor. To end the drought. Morrow with the rebound. And Connecticut has possession. Now here's Griner. She's got 11. Pass to Nelson Adota. Now here's Griner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Taylor. To the inside. The rebound by Brittany Griner. The Sun with the lead. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Both teams will make substitutions.
Brittany Griner, 1 shot.
But in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Banham. To halt the run. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Sun ahead, up 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far, just quality shots.
After 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
Banham, no good. From deep, Stevens grabs the board. Here's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. And Williams gets it to go.
She works so hard on her post moves or finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Pass to Burke. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. From downtown, the rebound by the Sky. And here's Banham. Pass to Taylor. Here's Stevens. Out to the left wing. Off target from three-point range. Now Burke. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Here's Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Shoots. Finds herself wide open and drills it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Now Stevens. Right side, Williams. Pass to Banham. Now here is Stevens. And the 3 off target. And here's Nelson Adota. Now Burke. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. That misses, and she's 0 for 4.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
And here's Banham. And there are the Sky with another bucket. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Burke. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Stevens. Here's Taylor. Clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Stevens. Now Nelson Adota. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Let's go with a 3. Stevens grabs the board.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here is Stevens. Here's Taylor. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. 3-point play opportunity.
Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
The Sun with the lead. Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Berg, three-pointer, and again, no good by Connecticut.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 8.
Sheldon outside. Now here's Cardoso.
5 to shoot. From past the arc.
Diggins.
And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Morrow. Pass to Miller.
And here's Griner. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie, rim protection as well. What a future she has.
The first free throw is good. And she makes the first, but misses the second. Chicago trailing here.
Jason Sheldon driving in. Pass to Diggins.
Now Stevens. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. The rebound by Brittany Griner. And here are the Sun. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to marry that.
Here's Stevens.
Morrow with the rebound.
Back to Griner.
Morrow.
Pass to Griner. From 7. And the shot goes in.
Showing just how dangerous she can be on offense. Gotta respect how hard Griner plays at that end of the floor.
Now here's Sheldon. Stevens. Now Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
A special move before the shot.
Sweet move to take the defender off the dribble and then cruise in for the layup.
Pass to Griner. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Little the D could do. Griner's height comes in handy on these tough, contested finishes.
Here's Diggins.
10 points for her. Stevens, that's good.
Great communication between teammates there.
And here's Connecticut. 6-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Six on the shot clock.
Up top, Miller.
Shoots from the elbow. Chicago with the rebound.
Here's Diggins.
Shot from 16. And there the Sky with another bucket.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Griner with the screen. Stevens grabs the board. And so it's Chicago with it, trailing by 4.
Here's Diggins.
12 points for her. The three-pointer, no good.
And here's Morrow. Pass to Miller.
To the paint. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for UConn, Elisa Morrow. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Doesn't get the second.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3" center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
Three-pointer, Natasha Cloud. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. The Sun with the lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And again, no good by Connecticut. Chicago with the ball. Outside Williams.
Diggins.
From the yard. And the rebound goes to the Sun. From deep three-point range. And a pretty tightly contested the first half. The Sun on top, leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brittany Griner.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
To Miller. Now Griner, covered by Cardoso.
Griner, good.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Here's Diggins.
From outside the arc. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. And Connecticut has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best two teams in the final. It doesn't matter if you're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
Here's Diggins.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Buries the 20-footer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Griner. She's got 24. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Here's Diggins.
14 points for her.
Pass to Cardoso.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball. Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action.
It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
Here's Griner.
Covered by Cardoso. Here's Morrow.
To the paint. Here's Griner. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
An elite athlete for a player of her build. Griner's willing to battle on the interior.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so she makes both.
Here's Diggins.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. The rebound by Brittany Griner. To the inside. Great pass to set up the land.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Diggins.
No good with the triple.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Miller.
Pass to Griner.
And here's Morrow.
Down low. Griner's shot is good.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
A challenging stretch for Chicago here. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now here's Cloud. To stop the drought.
Morrow with the rebound.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Reiner's shot is good.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
All right, let's get to the board. Your Breakers Dance Crew.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Diggins. There's the three. That's good. It's her 7th made basket in 14 tries.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Natasha Cloud from outside. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. And so here's Connecticut. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Morrow. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Diggins. She's got 17. No good on the three. After missing the 2023 season on maternity leave, it's great to have Skylar Diggins back in action.
No doubt. One of the most dynamic guards the league has ever seen. Diggins didn't miss a beat, averaging 15 points and 6 assists last year. Into her mid-30s, she still got it.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Stevens. Williams. She's guarded by Griner. Cloud outside. Here's Stevens. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
Now Griner. Now Morrow. 5 points in the game. Rejected by Azarae Stevens. Here's Diggins. She's guarded by Griner. Wide open look. And it's Chicago with another. And so here's Connecticut. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Stevens grabs the board. Williams with it. Cloud outside. Back to Williams. Stevens buries it from three-point range.
A prototypical stretch 4. Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. And the Sun making a change here. Here's the pick. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Diggins. Outside Stevens. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Here's Morrow.
He has 5.
Pass to Miller. Nelson Adota.
From deep. No good on that shot.
Here's Diggins.
Count the basket. And Connecticut has possession. It's a 10-point game.
Pass to Morrow. Miller.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wanting it more, Diamond Miller showing up down low.
And here's Cloud. Inside. Here's Stevens. That one's good. And so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
She's covered by Cloud.
Here's Morrow. Pass to Miller.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
This is how tough Miller is. Fending off the defense and converting in style.
The Sun making a switch here.
One shot.
And that one misses.
The second overall pick back in 2023, Miller has a lot of talent, and she's still building out her game.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Taylor. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Stevens. Soft touch off the glass.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
And here's Burke.
Out to the right wing.
Pass to Miller.
Reiner. She's guarded by Williams. And again, no good by Connecticut.
Bucks on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
Here's Banham. Here's Taylor.
Kennedy Burke. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Chicago Sky, Sydney Taylor. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And the Sun making a change here. That's also good, so she hits them both. Reached the end of the third. Sun ahead. They lead by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. away now as we welcome you back. Chicago trailing here. To the wing, right side. Stevens, good for another basket. He put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
With the fundamentally sound skill set, Stevens is able to create offensively.
Pass to Griner. 6 to shoot. For 3. Sinks a three-pointer.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Van fires from deep. The shot off that time.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Reiner, and she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And another 3 for Connecticut. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. Timeout called the Sky.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help, it's the front of player. They've got to try something.
To Taylor.
Here's Diggins.
Stevens up top. Clock at 6. Will it go? It's deflected. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Here's Diggins.
Over to the wing. Here's Taylor. Chicago again missing. Pass to Griner.
And here's Morrow.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
You need better focus.
And the Sun making a change here. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Pass to Miller.
Screen by Griner. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
You want to stop Griner when she's attacking the hoop? Didn't think so. Too much coming at you.
Here's Stevens. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting.
Pass to Morrow. Miller.
It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Remarkable ball control from Miller, showing how confident she is in creating for herself.
Here's Diggins.
Here's Stevens. She makes her 9th shot of the game, and she has missed only 4.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Miller.
Fires for 3. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound.
Pass to Diggins.
Now here is Stevens. Banked in off the glass.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And here's Griner. She's guarded by Williams. 2 points. That one goes in.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
Here's Diggins.
Loud left side. Launches it. He can't hit that time. Griner with the ball.
Pass to Miller.
To the paint. They double team Brittany Griner. Rivers. Off target from outside. To the inside. Williams. And they pick up 2.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, if she's not a player, you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Outside Miller.
Griner with the screen. The 3 ball.
And it's Diamond Miller with the 3 ball.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Diggins. On the wing, Natasha Cloud.
Outside Stevens. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Here's Diggins.
There's the triple. And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here. Timeout called the Sky. Nice game. Great performance by Brittany Griner.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
In your sky, Cardoso, Sheldon. Give the fans your dance team.
Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 19. Pass to Cloud. Here's Stevens. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. Griner with the rebound. The Sun on offense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Now Morrow. She's guarded by Stevens.
And here's Miller.
Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
Great use of the mid-range by Diamond. Always nice to see players operate there.
Now here's Sheldon.
Pass to Stevens.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Cardoso.
Now Cloud. To stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Griner with the screen. And the shot is good.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Here's Diggins.
Outside for Cloud. Puts up a three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Right side, Miller. Pass to Griner. Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Here's Diggins.
Cloud outside to the middle. Here's Stevens. Griner with the rebound.
Pass to Morrow. Miller.
And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Once Miller got started, it was full steam ahead, daring the defense to try and keep up.
Diamond Miller. One shot.
One shot.
On offense, here the Sky. Pass to Taylor. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Sun. So we see the Sun taking the W here. A resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.